Hey yo, here it is, guys. Just wanted to do another follow-up video with my final thoughts on the Neo Geo X, and of course, I always get reflective about this kind of stuff, especially the Neo Geo, which is one of my favorite, if not my favorite game machine of all time. But here's their old brochure here. This is how they would have marketed the Neo Geo system to you and this is the way they would have sold it. And look how they even uh, put it up against all the other machines that were on the market, even against possible 32-bit machines. The PlayStation and Saturn weren't even dreamed of yet, but this is the way they broke it down for you. Speed, processor speed, sound channels, colors displayed at once, uh, colors available displayed at once, sprites available that can be put on the screen at one time, and also sprite size and prices, and they're pretty honest. And if you look at the price of the original Neo Geo uh, system, I mean, $649, as opposed to $149 for the Mega Drive. Now, in comparison, the Mega Drive I thought was a great value, and at that price, that was great value. Even the Super NES, which came out later after the Genesis, and it was $200, and value wise, wow, those were great systems. I mean, those had great software, but they were trying to position themselves against what was on the market and try to just overwhelm you with the specs. So that's what I want to do is uh, just kind of bring you back and look at the Neo Geo X here. And what they tried to do is, they basically tried to make this as throwback as possible. Like you're actually now, it's 2012, 2013, and now you can actually go and afford this thing, and that's what the Neo Geo X is trying to do. That's what the marketing guys, I think, were trying to do with this machine. Um, Even with the boxes, even with the Neo Geo logo, if you knew about the Neo Geo, you know about all these little details, and I love the packaging of this thing. I think it looks really great. I love the Japanese Neo Geo logo, and I love the way this thing looks. I think it looks great. I think they did a good job. And back in the day, I used to. Um, I bought the Neo Geo Pocket Color back in the day. I was very excited about this, and the thing about it is, I love this machine. I loved all the character and it's cute. It's like a cute machine, and has cute versions of King of Fighters and Samurai Showdown, all your favorite arcade games. Like with they call it the super deformed look. But I'll tell you one thing: not gameplay. Gameplay was not super deformed. This was really an excellent machine. Something I want to maybe talk about in the future. But when I had the Neo Geo Pocket, I used to kind of daydream about, man, what if one day, they could actually have a real Neo Geo in your pocket, a real Neo Geo with real Neo Geo graphics and all that stuff that I was used to playing in the arcade and playing on my Neo Geo home system, and that's what this is. You know, that's what this machine does. And with the handheld itself, I have no complaints. I think it's excellent. It has an excellent control stick, just like the Neo Geo Pocket. It has a sleek design. It's really nice looking, and man, you pull this thing out, and you can really get some conversation started. So I love the handheld, but my whole thing was the performance of the machine and playing it on a TV, because that's like the selling point. So what I thought I'd do is kind of give you just a few more thoughts and opinions on this machine, and just kind of look at it again, uh, which I wasn't able to do. But yeah, here it is. And I think all you guys are familiar with the way it looks now. You already know about the 20 pack-in games and the extra game, but I just want to show this as well. Has the Ninja Master's game card. Look how tiny that little thing is. It's really tiny. And what's funny about this is if I was to purchase this game on the Neo Geo home cartridge system for my Neo Geo system, that game is equivalent to about a month's rent. You know, that's serious money. You just won't see me buying this. I love the Neo Geo. I love collecting for it. No freaking way am I gonna be able to afford this, but they put this as a pack in. So the thing about it is, I got it hooked up now, and I mean, even look at the size. Look at the size comparison. I mean, shit. So if I can do it, but I mean, you got your old school cartridge like this, King of Fighters 95, probably one of my all-time favorite games on my Neo Geo system. And look how technology is just really just now it's just a tiny little forethought. It's almost like the Neo Geo with all its high meg capacity, or at least that's what it was, how we looked at it back in the day. You know, 250 meg cartridge, which is 250 megabit. You know, now it's like an afterthought. You know, it's like it's just bits of data, so it's kind of sad. But in a way, that's technology. That's the way things are going to move forward. You don't need a big ass ROM cartridge anymore. So that's kind of what this kind of thing represents. And so I just want to kind of play it and show you a little bit of it. I'm going to take out Fatal Fury. See if I can go back to the menu here. And I'm gonna play a game I'm very familiar with. And I know there's some guys out there, a couple of YouTubers like Soft Otaku. He actually had one. He said he had lag issues with the controller. So what I'm going to do is see if I could play some King of Fighters 95. It's a game that I know pretty much inside and out. So I'm going to play a couple rounds and see how it is, if I can find it. Here we go. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to try to set the camera up so it's not all shaky like my videos turn out to be all the time. So I'm going to try to set it up. So I'll let it load up and I'll try to set up the camera. Bear with me.